Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the New Nasty Boys. I'm your co-host this morning, afternoon, evening, whatever you decide to watch or listen to this thing, Billy DeVore. And sitting next to me is my co-host,
Chris Weir. What's up, Nasty Nation? Welcome back to the Fart Dungeon. Good to have you back down here.
No bleach tonight. We're not huffing legal chemicals. We're just hanging it within the stench of our own holes.
Yeah, just a natural smell wafting about.
Wafting around.
No
me.
bleach, no chemicals.
None whatsoever.
Living life the way God intended.
Which is stinky.
Yeah. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. You know, we're here. We made it. We've got 11 games, I believe, left in the season.
Yeah.
No postseason. We were both wrong about that one.
Yep.
Next week, we'll talk about looking at the playoff races and how close we were and do a season wrap, and then look at the playoffs that don't include the Reds.
Very true. And we could do some speculations.
Ooh, we might do some speculating at the end of this podcast because it's our favorite thing.
Yeah, it is.
It's so much fun.
Also, we don't have a lot of other stuff to talk about because our boys are not making it to the promised land this year, so we got to speculate.
Nope, and it's the final homestand. Get to go see them. I will be there. I have tickets for Saturday, Sunday. I'm going today when this comes out. I'm going Tuesday night. 3-2-1 dog night with the father-in-law.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, buddy. And the stepmom-in-law and sweet cheeks.
Are you going to do the thing where you win your stepdad's approval by eating 9 hot dogs?
Dude, I've already won it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've already got that in the bag.
Nice.
Because he knows I'm going to eat 9 hot dogs. He's just sitting there. He brought his counter with him, too. He's got a special, because he's an umpire, he's got his balls, strikes, inning, Billy hot dogs.
Billy hot dog
At
thing.
the bottom.
No one gets my daughter's hand in marriage unless they can wolf down 9 Frankfurters.
That's right. And you know what? You can tell the sign of a good man if he uses that Gilden's spicy brown mustard.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does. It took me a second to think about it. Because long weekend, but it was a good weekend. So,
Yeah.
how was your weekend?
It was pretty nice, pretty uneventful. I went to a comedy show, watched Buddy the Pod, Mike Cronin, crush it up at Go Bananas, did great. Watched some of the Reds, watched some of the Bengals, boo, boo. Yeah, I did a few comedy-related things, and then just tried to chill and enjoy the weather.
There you go. Yeah, it wasn't too hot. It wasn't chilly enough for hoodies yet. We're almost there. It's not going to be this week, but that's a great weekend.
Yeah, what about you, buddy?
Busy. Friday, went and saw ELO, Electric Light Orchestra.
For the layman?
For the layman with my mom and my dad and Alicia. Jeff Lynne at 76 years old still knows how to rock.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Dana now, evil woman. Pretty rad.
Where was the concert at again?
Heritage Bank Arena. Sold out.
Dang, dude.
It was packed.
Yeah, good energy?
Great energy. Jeff talked very little to the crowd. The only things he said were, let me introduce you to our musical director, and let them list off the 76 people in the band. And then at one point, after songs, they'd be cheering. He would just look and he would go,
Veteran move right there.
just, yeah, I've been doing this for 55 fucking years. Someone take me home. I'm tired.
I'm conserving my energy right now.
Yeah.
I'm not sprinting out of the box. You
No,
kidding me?
are you kidding me? You're asking me to lay down the bunt? No thanks. Dingers only. Very Daniel Vogelbach energy from Jeff Lynne.
Yeah, it's going to hit the wall. I'm trotting into 2.
Yeah. I know a good quick jog. Excuse me. The one thing that surprised me was so he had a spaceship, right? Very cool spaceship. And in the middle, it was like the Jumbotron with the graphics. I would have to say about 80% of them AI generated.
Ugh.
Yeah.
At first, I thought you were going to say it's like they haven't updated it since the 70s. It's just like the same small, like 16-bit sort of screen.
It's just Pac-Man going from one corner to the other the whole time.
Still some old boomers losing their mind. Like, oh, man, you can see the dot.
The crashes, someone's in the back blowing on the cartridge. We got to be ready for strange magic.
That's how you warm him up, too. You bend him over.
Yeah, you just clean him out with a Heineken because that's what he was drinking.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I like Heinekens. You know what? I had a Heineken the other day at the concert I went to at the Southgate House, that Deer Tick show. And I did it in a way I was like, no, you can drink this in public and not fear, because it was so associated with like douchebags for so long and pretentious people. And I get it, but I love that skunky little beer.
The little green bottle, baby. I don't think it's really pretentious anymore.
I think like that was one of the first associations I had with it. It was like, because it was like Euro trashy.
Sure.
Yeah.
A lot of like slick back spiked hair, double collared pop, puka shell necklace.
Correct.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, kind of like the club people of the late 90s, early aughts.
Yeah, and now it's mostly just like soccer fans drinking Heineken, and then like our dads, I think, mostly. Well, anyway, mine are, yeah. But that's like what I associate Heineken with. I don't associate with a douchebag anymore. Douchebag is someone who's like sipping a triple IPA in public.
Yeah.
I'm like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, come on. How's that? Actually, I was butt chugging the Heineken, though. So I was like, I don't want to think I'm pretentious here.
No. Oh, I just double dutched that thing down my butthole.
Yeah, don't worry. I salted my rim.
You think it was skunky then? Wait till later. Dude, like someone would get a triple IPA. They're like, it has a snifter and they're at a concert. I'm like, dude, fuck you.
Come on. I know it's a good beer, but you don't want to hold that around there. You want people to see you holding that. You don't drink a High Life like everyone else.
Yeah, concerts, when you're drinking beer, it's about volume.
It's a volume, less trips to and from to get your drinks. That's the thing. So you really got to condense your movements at a concert.
Yep.
So get whatever's kind of going to be the biggest.
Yep.
Something you feel comfortable holding on to for potentially an hour.
Yep, Bogart's. PBR, 24 ounces. Let's party.
Yeah, you can get 2 of them at a time.
Yeah, then I'm drinking. Then I've got 48 ounces of beer. I don't have to move really. Yeah, I'm good. I'm set. I'm done, baby. Yeah, dude, exactly. Good call on the Heineken though. Was it on like one of the skinny cans, or they actually give you a bottle?
I requested they'd put it in a big, like tall, like shafty thing. I was like, yeah, the chandelier, give me that.
See that lampshade? We're gonna put a bottom on that.
Yeah, how about it?
Let's
Can you
party.
chill it? Can you chill the lampshade? Yeah.
No. Leave the cobwebs. It's for flavor.
I'll be back in 45 minutes. I'll forget about it.
Oh, I'll be wearing it. That's how drunk I'll be. Well, shit, yeah. But I was drinking Coors Light in the tall in 16-ounce cans. It was perfect. Then Saturday was Hell is Real at TQL Stadium. 2 rows from the pitch. It was amazing.
That's great.
0-0 tie. They beat him at their own. Well, they tied him at their own game, which was
Soccer.
yeah, soccer. They just kicked it around in a circle
Played their own game.
Played their own
Soccer. The predetermined sport. How unlikely.
Who would have thought? They beat them at their own game, which is possession. So it was very close to
Demon
possession.
possessions. I'm sorry.
No, you're right.
We're never going to get this. Yeah, it's Hell is Real.
Hell is Real. You made the perfect joke.
That's my whole point of this podcast. Like my whole purpose is to derail it. Make sure we never get to baseball talk.
No, ever. We're just trying to delay this as much as possible. Please, just Garrett Cole endeavors to first. Just nope. No. Keep on moving.
But it's Cincinnati stuff, and it's fun. And that's a cool stadium. I was just talking to Billy pre-pod about needing to get together and checking out a game.
We'll go to. We got a couple more.
And I do want to check out at least another Reds home game. Get there, support the boys.
Okay.
Another time, and they're looking a little bit better. And I do want to get some more merch or some more stuff.
Well, I am telling you, dude, this is your last chance this week. And friend of the pod, Jake, is coming into town on Friday. Ooh. And we are going Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, damn.
So, yeah, dude, there's your ops.
I'll talk to you off the pod.
Off the pod. Oh, shit. Plans off pod air. Yeah, so, but it was a really big accomplishment. Friend of the pod, Graham Rich, did the TIFO for Hell is Real. I don't know if you saw it. But it got highlighted by MLS saying it was one of the best TIFOs of the year. So how about that? Congratulations.
Nice.
Whenever he's working on it or I'm texting him, I'm just like, hey, how's the Antifo going? And he's like, that's funny every time. It's like, yes.
Do you want to explain to people what the TIFO is, including your co-host?
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay. It's the banner they raise before kickoff.
I thought it was some poster. I understand I shouldn't say poster, but I thought it was like some sort of like design.
Yeah. It's like It's like 70 or 50, 75 feet tall. They hand paint it as a team.
That's wild.
Yeah. It's like 20 dudes finger painting.
I love it. All right, I'm a soccer fan.
Yeah, I'm in.
You didn't say to be finger painting.
Oh, yeah. Paint by numbers. He sets it all up. It's very cool. 20 dudes finger painting. One man, one jar. 2 girls, 1 cup. The whole whole gambit. It's the whole thing. Yeah, dude. And it turned out great. And then you know how Columbus Crew fans are like cool, tight people? They immediately went to their message boards and online like, this was AI generated.
Screw you.
And Graham's like, dude, I tracked the whole thing. I'm about to dunk on all of them.
Yeah, it's a BYOB. Bring your own brush.
Hey!
Situation. 30 seconds too late. All right.
It's okay. You know.
Okay.
It's okay. And then Sunday, watched... Friday also went to the sports book, lost $50 on Sean O'Malley. That son of a bitch.
Nailed it.
Real motherfucker. I was like, he's the vocal one for Trump. They always win.
Yeah, they already have CTE. They don't care.
Yeah, they're already brain dead. It's fine.
They can't feel those hits. They'll stay up for a few rounds.
Yeah, come on. I guess the RFK supporter won, so
Yeah.
fuck. Junior's guy got him.
Oh, man.
So
Build that head plate.
but they did it at the Sphere, and it looked cool as shit.
Dude, I've been seeing some videos from the Sphere. At first, I thought, oh, this is so dumb. It's like a planetarium.
Yeah.
On acid. I mean, you can go there on acid if you want it.
You can't fish. The Dead and Company. That's almost like they're begging you to come on acid.
Yeah, please come here on hallucinogens. Really, we really want you guys to see and experience the full wealth of this sphere of just magic and imagination. But yeah, all those videos I've been seeing, like, I feel like I gotta go.
Yeah, I'm with you. I want to go, but there hasn't been a band where I'm like, yeah, I'll book a flight to Vegas. Okay, top 3 bands you would go pay to go see at the Sphere. You're like, I know the ticket's going to be like $450 a person. I'm flying to Vegas. I'm booking my hotel. This is going to be an expensive trip, but I can't not see it at the Sphere. Top 3 bands, who you got?
If Pink Floyd got back together, however, those tickets would be way over $400.
Yes, they would.
I would probably go with maybe like a Radiohead.
Okay, who's your third?
Off the top of it, My Morning Jacket. I think I would have to.
Okay, so we have the same 1 and 2.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we do. And Radiohead started practicing together again last week.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that seems like it's a possibility. Considering the Tom and Johnny have been doing the Smile, and I saw that in Philadelphia. That was mind blowing. But that was their basically their jam band period. Now they're like, all right, let's tighten it back up. Let's get back to the studio with all the boys.
Yeah.
Get to work. Or the Sphere is like, we need to book an indie act, and we haven't done it yet. That seems like the logical move.
I think so. That would definitely draw in. Like, they have a big built-in audience. So, yeah.
Yeah. Pink Floyd, I mean, think about, so they played Live Aid in 2005 or 6 when we were in high school. They played for 22 minutes, and it cost for just those 22 minutes $250 million.
Jesus.
So if you're saying, hey, we need a weekend of Pink Floyd at the Sphere, that number starts with a B.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'll be able to afford that one, not unless I meet some Saudi prince that wants to become my intimate friend.
Well, there's one in my email. They keep emailing me saying they have money for me.
Come on, forward me that. Just click the link and send it.
Don't even think about it.
Yeah.
Please send it over. But yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, dude. I thought, like, originally, it's like, how would you want to be like that band that has to compete with like the most interesting state-of-the-art graphics in a planetarium? I thought that would be fucking terrible. But if it's entertaining, it's gonna be super fun, as the audience. But thinking from like a comedy standpoint, I'm like, dude, I would hate the shit out of that.
It is definitely not made for comedy.
No, but definitely for taking drugs and watching amazing bands. Oh, sure.
Of course. Yeah, 100%. Well, it could be for comedy. I think there's only one comedian who's big enough.
Have you ever seen Chris D'Elia? Enough said.
I was going to say Yakov Smirnoff.
Yeah?
Yeah, oh man, clean. Well, big audience, already has a Sphere-like venue in Branson that he lives at.
Very true.
So, come on.
I would
Yakov
say Steve
Smirnoff.
Martin, but I just don't think that would happen.
Oh, God, no. Fuck no.
It would be so bad.
Kevin Hart would probably be your numbers guy for it.
Yeah, and Russell Peters.
Yeah, internationally, that makes sense. That checks out. But again, still so weird. What are they going to do? It's like just his face arcing over. It's no thank you.
It'd be horrible. It'd be horrifying.
It'd be terrifying.
Like
It'd be
God
terrible.
yelling at me for an hour.
It's like the screen for the Truman Show. Mm-hmm. Just Ed Harris screaming at you the whole fucking time.
With a lavalier.
The Britney mic.
Mm-hmm.
So my third, I think number 3, I think realistic. Well, I don't know anymore. I was thinking that they would book Foo Fighters there because they have a big enough draw. But Dave Grohl just came out. Did you see that shit?
Yeah, he had a kid out of wedlock.
Uh-oh.
Oopsie daisy.
Oh, no. The lead singer of like a legendary rock band was having sex outside of his marriage? No way.
Oh, come on. He was priming a few more briskets than we led us on to believe. He works with meat.
Yeah, he works with meat. Yeah, he'll prime the pump. No, babe, 3 pulls. 3 pulls. That's when I get you pregnant.
It's not glitter, it's dry rub, babe. I swear.
I swear.
But that was his. That was like his what his lie, his excuse that he made up. So then, like, he had to start like doing barbecue. It's like, I fucking hate this. I'm a vegetarian. I don't know why. This is insane. I've been doing this for years.
You can only smoke cauliflower so many ways.
Yeah, this is stupid.
This fucking blows.
Yeah.
I should have kept it in my pants.
Barbecue lima beans.
I didn't know you couldn't smoke falafel. You have to fry it.
God damn.
God damn.
And also, too, another rock news. You see the Jane's Addiction?
Oh, yeah. Dave Navarro punching, what's his dick in the face?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I'm blanking on his name. Peter Farrell. Or Farrell hit Dave Navarro. That is sad to see.
That is
entertaining.
Hilarious.
Definitely what cell phones were meant for.
Yeah, they definitely weren't keeping the phones in those locked pouches.
No, that's like probably one of the only times like bringing your cell phone out at a concert is actually cool. It's like when there's a fight. If you're just like videotaping the band, it's like, well, fucking cut it out. Maybe the Sphere, I understand.
Sure, Sphere, I understand. It is a 10-second situation. I think you can film and get like the start of the show just to see this thing. And then like your favorite song, get the chorus for 10 seconds.
True. Okay, I was coming down a little harsh because I've definitely done this. Like, I definitely want to have like this flaming lips. Do you realize? Chorus here.
Yes.
I'm definitely gonna do that. But the people you see like documenting like
Whole
the thing, it's like, come on now.
Fuck off, put it away.
Yeah.
We know you're here.
Pick a song.
Move along, enjoy the show.
Yep.
Couldn't agree with you more. I was at Bonnaroo. Alicia and I were both at Bonnaroo, and we were I think it was a Vampire Weekend or Kanye, and someone in front of us just pulled out their iPad and started filming.
Oh my God, bringing an iPad to a concert?
Full iPad to a music festival in the middle of Tennessee.
Why not bring a baby? Something just as fragile.
Well, they did have a... Well, they did have a baby Bjorn for their iPad.
Oh my God!
That way they could carry it on their chest and look like a complete asshole.
Yeah,
dude, so fucking just hold it. We're like, what the fuck? Why? And then you see boomers do it now at like fucking Eagles concerts. They're like, I gotta get him. It's insane. Oh, it's the worst. Luckily, I didn't see a whole lot of that at ELO, but
that's good.
Yeah, so.
Just like it just looks like a comedy club at Check Drop. You just see all the old gray tops just pull out their phones on the brightest possible setting.
Oh, and they're the types that also have like their readers on them, and then they just like unclip and put them up. Like, okay,
like they've never seen a bill before. What the fuck is this? Who drank all the stuff we've been drinking? Did you do this? Did you eat all this food?
Oh, what do you mean? It was all of us together?
All right.
That's what that costs?
Just put your credit card down, Grandpa.
Move along.
We know you got plenty.
Yeah. Yeah, we see that AARP Platinum card. Come on.
Yeah, that's a thick one.
It's a thick one. It actually weighs down your back legs. That's why you're dragging it along.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't anything that happened in Nam. It was that AARP thick Platinum card.
Yeah, thick Platinum card. That is as thick as your depleted cartilage.
Well, I'll tell you what. Sunday, I didn't lose any money on the Bengals.
Oh, why? Did you make the appropriate bets?
I did. I sure did, buddy. I sure did.
Well, can you share them with us now?
Yeah, I just took Chiefs money line.
Oh, yeah?
I think it was,
Okay.
No, I didn't do anything too crazy. But no, the Bengals looked so much better on Sunday. The defense was a lot tighter. They actually tackled.
Oh my God, dude! They wrapped people up. They came out like running downhill. It looked like a much different Bengals team. So that felt immediately good.
Yeah, I mean, I was worried that it was going to be a complete blowout, but instead having it decided by a field goal and a controversial call, I'm like, well, I feel good about the next 15 games that they have.
Dude, 100%, because like my outlook going into it was so bleak that if you would have told me, no, they're going to lose in like the last couple seconds from 1 point, so like, oh my God, yeah, that's amazing for sure.
Yeah.
I would have, yep. It's all
Okay,
right.
this
0-2, fine.
this is fine.
We're on the right track.
Yep.
Because you can't go from where you started in that first game and expect to just like, oh, we're just going to beat the Chiefs. But, they definitely could have. They pissed more than a few opportunities away. But,
Yeah. You fumble the ball twice. That doesn't help. Jamar just couldn't get open. Not having T, and they only lost by a point.
Yeah, so there was ample opportunity for them to make it not as close, but yeah, definitely I felt so much better watching that. After like the first, few possessions, they had like, oh, okay, this feels like a different team right now.
Very different. Yeah, it did, and like the only thing that I really need for them to get going is just running the ball with any type of consistency.
Towards the end of the game, it felt like they were getting the run game going, but initially it felt like, okay, they're just going to sit back in your pass here, and it took them a while to kind of get that going, minus the tight ends were looking fucking phenomenal from the get. So it was an exciting game for sure. Definitely a lot of points for improvement.
Yeah, and it makes you feel good about going into Monday night primetime against the Commanders. Like, oh, we can beat the fucking piss out of them.
And will T. Higgins be back, you think?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it's if his hamstring is this bad.
Yeah.
Or if he's like, I'm taking 0 chances.
It's a hamstring injury, dude. It's one of those, the last things you want to do is push that when you shouldn't, and then all of a sudden, 3 weeks turns into 7 weeks, and then it's just a continual thing. So I get it. I feel like they can take another week off for him.
Yeah, I would too. I mean, look at TJ Friel. I mean, 4 times on the IL, 2 of them with his hamstring? Wouldn't want to mess with it. He's finally like looking like himself with his hamstring being nice and tight in his whole body, thumb, wrist, hamstring, all the issues he's had to deal with. Yeah, but with T, I hope he's back on Monday night.
Yeah, that would make you feel a lot better. But hopefully they can keep on this track, because that was an exciting game. All things aside, that was super exciting up until the final play.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, that was pass interference, but also like, was that ball even close to catchable? Also, don't put yourself in that situation where it comes down to a call like that.
That's what we were talking about. If it's, you don't want to leave it in the hands of the refs to make like a close call that could be like a 50-50 situation. And when you're taking these things frame by frame and breaking them down, in real time, I thought it was like, that's pass interference, and looking at the line, they were getting held a lot. I think there was a lot of calls that were going kind of, both ways. Yeah. There was definitely a handful that the Bengals got away with, but yeah, it's upsetting. And I think the refs want to err on the side of letting it play out as opposed to stopping the final play. So just don't get yourself in that situation.
Yeah.
Look at all the other things that led up to that final few seconds.
Right.
So I felt good about the game, but that last play just,
It just sucks. It just sucks, but we'll see him again in January. You know? That's the only way to look at it and to keep moving forward for the next 15 games. I have zero panic whatsoever when it comes to the Bengals until it's like week 10.
Yeah, and this could bode well for the Bengals, thinking about how they start off 0-2 again. Now they got a chip on their shoulder. Joe Burrow plays well when he's got a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah.
So this could be momentum going forward, because, hey, maybe they beat the Chiefs and go 1-1 and come in, cocky to the next games.
Yeah. And I could be like, now we got him. It's just the Commanders. It's like, no, now we have to like go on a run and just start stacking wins. And dude, I mean, look at the rest of the division. The Ravens are 0-2. The Steelers are 2-0, which is surprising. The Browns are 1-1. It's still a very winnable division.
Yeah. So I'm not worried about it. I'm curious to see how they keep just improving on the year, hopefully game to game.
Me either. But now it's time to talk about baseball. We did it.
Whatever.
I know. Look, dude, I know.
How long did we go?
We went pretty long time. We went 24 minutes and 55 seconds without talking about baseball.
Wow. I'm going to need another one of these.
You are going to need another one.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I did bring up TJ Friel. I did talk about him.
Yeah.
I did lay a little sprinkle.
You did.
I left a little sprinkle in there.
You sprinkled me.
Oh, wait, hold on. Topo Chico. There we go.
Yeah, I'm new to the seltzer world here. We still got a bunch of like drinks and shit over here, so I'm doing my part to clear all them out.
It's like that meme you see with the Battlestar Troopers.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I did my part, I'm doing my part, and then it's just me drinking water. I didn't do shit.
I'm going to do that thing where I switch from beer to seltzers or just like the clear liquors. Mm-hmm. I keep toying with the idea of not drinking for a while.
Yeah? Well, you're getting to the worst time to not drink, and that's fall and winter.
I know.
It's my favorite
Those
time.
are the best times.
Worst, the easiest time to not drink is like right after the Super Bowl. There's nothing going on. No reason to celebrate. No reason to go out. Just hole up and do nothing.
And you probably went through, a bunch of the big high holidays of just getting really shithoused.
Yeah.
So you probably feel like a big piece of crap, and you might not want to drink.
Yeah.
Also, like when it's really hot in the summer, like sometimes like booze. I mean, sometimes booze seems great when it's really hot. Sometimes it seems disgusting.
No, it's your worst friend in the heat.
Mm-hmm. So like, and you can go out. There's plenty of stuff to do. Whereas if you're just cooped up, yeah. I remember drinking White Russians very regularly, which was so fun and disgusting.
Ew.
Yeah. Needing to have milk on hand for your booze.
Oh, gross. Dude.
Yeah, you turn into a despicable person.
It curdles.
Yeah, so you got to drink it quick.
Oh, God, that's a recipe for disaster. Because now you're chugging booze milk fast.
Yeah.
So you're going to, a lot of lactose, mix it with the booze in your tummy, and then coming out the whole... Boy, I feel bad for the basin.
Oh, man, I miss those times. That was great. College!
Oh, boy. College was Jägermeister and Rolling Rock.
Yeah.
You know what 34 is?
I don't know 34 is.
34 is Jägermeister and Rolling Rock. Not a whole lot of evolution. I came back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, dear Lord, dude. I still like Jägermeister, but it's very rare that I'll drink it.
I have to get a bottle this weekend. Jake's in town. Those are the rules.
Oh, jeez, Pete's.
I know. We went even longer without talking about the title of this episode is We've Avoided Talking About the Reds This Long.
Anything but baseball.
Anything but baseball, for the love of God.
Whoops, no baseball.
That's the name of this, and this one's We've Avoided Talking About Baseball. Next week, oops, no baseball. Oops. Whoa. It's just our heads in Captain Crunches.
I love it.
There's no two bodies. We split the head. We just merge them on the sides.
We got stuck together.
Ooh, all right, let's talk about baseball. We're not going to talk about the Reds yet.
Okay.
Yeah, why? I mean, why? Okay. The Mets have made a last-ditch effort to get the Grimace magic back into the bottle. What they have done is they have dedicated a seat in the outfield to Grimace, made it purple, it's signed by him, but is the damage already done by Haley Welsh, and has all the magic disappeared? Are the Mets making the playoffs and having another magical Grimace-like run?
It's all gone. The magic is gone, and the curse is there.
The curse is so true. The curse of Hawk Tua cannot be reversed.
It's the Grimace curse. That's what I'm going to call it.
The Grimace curse? They went on the run because of Grimace. I think it is the Haley Welsh witchcraft that happened at Citi Field.
I will give it a combination of her witchcraft, but Grimace is a vengeful mascot, mind you.
A vengeful, fearful mascot.
Yes, and he does come from a family that does take revenge quite seriously. We can get into that later. From his Irish IRA backgrounds.
Yeah. And so whenever you stray away from Grimace, you will pay the toll. And that's what the Mets are doing. And so far, I mean, Lindor could be out with a back injury in this crucial time for him, and it's all because you strayed away from Grimace.
Now you got to pay the piper.
Pay the piper, which is his cousin McGrady O'Shake-a-hand.
McGrady O'Shake my hand.
McGrady O'Shake my hand.
Take my hand.
Take my hand.
So they're gonna have like a purple seat in the state, like a Ted Williams like red seat that they have or something like that.
It's already there.
This is the seat where Grimace got a blumpkin.
This is where it all happened. This is where Grimace left his purple stain. He just had one too many dogs and lifted a cheek, and it just burned a hole through the bottom of it.
This is the Joe DiMaggio stall where he got a beach in the 7th inning from someone in her freshman year at MIT.
Yeah. This is the official Daryl Strawberry Coke straw. You can get this at section 440 at the pro shop, or you can meet up with Birdie the early bird and split some lines with her.
The strawberry straw just has like this. Hello, it's the strawberry straw.
It's the strawberry straw.
And they got like a hook through it, but it's still just like a plastic. You just rip it off. But for some reason, they got it hooked on.
They got it hooked on.
Don't take it.
Nope, don't do it. You can't do that. It's on a Mets lanyard that's just like forged iron.
Or you know how like they have like decommissioned guns where they put like a zip tie through the thing? That's what they do. They put a zip tie through the straw, lock it. This was Daryl Strawberry's #1 device for snorting cocaine.
#2, this hollowed out grenade. Jesus Christ. So one of the things we found out was Uncle O'Grimacy. This is so funny because we were talking about, you said Grimace getting a beach in the bathroom stall from Birdie the early birdie, and we've mixed it up a little bit. We went a little off the rails, and then we found out that Grimace has a cousin.
I think it was a cousin or uncle.
Uncle. Sorry, it's he was an uncle. Uncle O'Grimacy. Mm-hmm. All green, as anticipated. Irish Grimace, but got canceled.
May have been excommunicated from the family.
Yeah, he wasn't the black sheep. He was just the green Grimace. Mm-hmm. He went in a St. Patrick's Day parade in Philadelphia.
Like in 79 or something like
1679. Speaking out in support of the IRA and saying a dead Brit's a good one.
He got canceled in the 70s.
70s, dude. You can pitch them green shakes all you want, but as soon as you come out in support of the IRA and talk shit about the Queen's people, it's over.
You seen a green Grimace just pump his fist with like a green friar hair. So intimidating. Like fists here, shake in the other.
We fight against bad teeth. So get a shamrock shake.
And support our capitalism.
Not tyranny.
Not tyranny from the other people. I was
It's so
like,
goddamn
most
funny.
all of my knowledge of the IRA comes from Peaky Blinders.
I don't know. IRA, I only know is Roth and that there's no taxes with it.
That too.
That's the only thing. I know that and I was in Queens, bring it back to the Mets. I was in Queens after Music Festival in the parking lot of Citi Field, went to an Irish pub, didn't know it was an Irish pub, and that I was in an Irish neighborhood, and I ordered a car bomb.
Oh. Did everything stop?
Everything stopped. Everyone looked at me and they were like, "Why'd you do that?"
Did the fucking flogging Molly's record stop?
Yeah, the potatoes turned.
The people that were shaving potatoes like, what?
Huh? Yeah, some guy just stopped tapping his foot and jigging.
All the kids stopped drinking. You talking about us?
Hey, what are you doing over there? What? Us? A car bomb? I was like, well, what am I? They're like, that's very offensive. I was like, what am I supposed to call it? They were like, call it a Bailey's, Jameson, and Guinness drop shot. I'm like, that's too many words.
Come on, man.
Come on.
I'll have a kamikaze.
And they're like, oh, yeah, we don't like them. Here we go.
We can do that for sure.
Yeah, we can do that. Oh, nope. Oh, boy, the bartender's taking both of his index fingers right to his eyes. We know what he's doing. That's how he pours them.
Oh, yeah, he does. It took me a second.
It took you a minute because I'm not going to do it. I will describe it perfectly, though.
You got it.
I got it. I'll paint the picture, but you better fill in the numbers.
Don't Topo Chico.
Water in my Buc-ee's cup. Hey, dude, I think this is a record. I think we might have set a record. We are at 34 minutes and 42 seconds, and we haven't talked about the Reds.
Feels not bad.
Feels better than what they did this week.
There was some exciting stuff a little bit, but mostly just depression.
It's depression. It's hard. It's accepting that the season's going to be over, and it didn't meet any of our standards of excellence that we were anticipating and hoping for with, we'll do a season review. I'll see if Jake wants to do it too, but...
And we expect professionalism from you guys. That's what we put forward here at the Nasty Boys.
That's what we do at the new Nasty Boys is true profesh. We definitely don't record in a place called the Fart Dungeon.
Definitely not farting right now and drinking seltzer alcohol.
And this isn't bleach. So... The Reds aren't going to be in the postseason. There's 11 games left in the season. There are very few bright spots to look at going down the stretch. The biggest bright spot for both of us, I'll speak for both of us, is Rhett Lowder.
You got it.
Dude, Rhett looked really good against St. Louis. His command was a lot better. Looked good in Minnesota. 5 1/3, 3 earned runs, 6 hits, 1 walk, 5 Ks. He left the game with 2 runners on, and Tony Santillan brought 2 of those in. So it's kind of an unfair look at the overall performance.
Yeah, he looked great up there. There was so much positive stuff. His confidence to be able to throw in on batters, be able to use his stuff, layering his pitches. I mean, he was being dominant with 94. He's doing so good. Really excited. One, just to watch him pitch and see how he's going to develop. And I'm already thinking about, oh my God, he's going to be in the starting rotation next year. This is perfect.
Yeah, there's no way around it. He's your 3, 4, or 5 starter.
Yeah, just seeing the way all these hitters has been off balance, not seeing his pitches, good fastball, good movement on that slider, amazing changeup. He knows how to use them effectively.
Agreed, dude. 21 sliders, the pitch the pitch he used the most on Sunday. That was very surprising to see, but overall very balanced. 21 sliders, 20 fastballs, 19 sinkers, 17 changeups, 77 pitches. You're going into this thinking, man, all right, when's he going to truly falter? And he hasn't. Sub 2 ERA on the season, 1.74 in 4 starts now.
Yeah, and we think he's just going to improve from here. Just talking about his control. He was known in the minors for not walking people, and it still seems like there's a little bit of that, I'm on the mound, in the majors right now, that in that first inning, and it takes him a second to really settle in. So I think that control is going to improve. And also just knowing how his stuff plays in this league.
Yeah.
So, I mean, every start I've seen of him so far, I've been thoroughly impressed, and I'm so excited to see him next year.
I am too. And what was really cool to watch from St. Louis to Minnesota is the use of the changeup. Again, St. Louis 18, Minnesota 17, but he's nibbling bottom corners both, and he's not leaving them too high either. He took a chance. He's got one all the way up, one up high and up and in the zone, but otherwise he's been very good with it, and that's something that is going to be a very good pitch for him moving forward. And working with someone who has a really good changeup in that rotation right now with Nick Martinez.
Yeah.
Getting a little bit of that magic to rub off on him moving forward. Yeah, it's great. It's awesome, and I'm very excited to watch him start on Saturday against Schemes.
Oh, baby, that'll be righteous.
That's going to be a very good matchup. So, but overall, we're impressed with Rhett Lowder's improvement. He is the reason that you go and watch every 5 days at this point.
It is, absolutely.
Him and then Ellie De La Cruz every day.
For sure.
But come on, that's been the whole year.
Given.
Nick Martinez against the Braves last Monday. 7 innings, no earned runs, 2 hits, 1 walk, 5 Ks. Slicing and dicing with a lot of weak contact. This is the best we've seen Nick Martinez be this season, albeit against a neutered Braves offense. But boy, howdy, 2, 4, 6 different pitches, slicing and dicing and getting weak contact.
this is his true form right here. Just being able to dial up just whatever pitch and be able to like essentially like not dot it, but really find it in a comfortable zone to where the hitters are making weak contact.
Yeah, tunneling really well with the sinker and the changeup, 1 and 2, with 25 sinkers, 24 changeups. Going high and inside with the sinker, then dropping it low and letting the changeup cook.
Yeah, you can just see just kind of like the way these things are just kind of compacting together here, the way he's just layering these pitches. And this is a guy that you really want to see come back next year. One, just he seems to be like just like a good all-around just dude for the clubhouse.
Yeah.
And what he brings to the table is, I can start if you need me to and get you 7 innings. I can come in and put out a fire if someone, a starter that can't go. Mm-hmm. So he can give you length. He can give you a start. He seems to be a steady hand, and I'm just so stoked. Again, another, positive, bright spot in this season here is Nick Martinez.
Yeah, if I'm the Reds, I want to make sure that I can bring him back. I know he can opt out. If he does opt out, you bring him back, and I don't think you put him in the pen. I think this is your 5. If you're looking forward, you go, what do you go? You go Green, Lodolo, Abbott, Lowder, Martinez. Williamson's your 6. Mm-hmm. And you have him float between AAA and here.
That sounds pretty good.
That sounds like a really good rotation.
And you still have some other guys. I mean, we didn't get to Julian Aguilar yet, but, I mean, he's been doing pretty well. There's a handful of other dudes. I mean,
Graham
Ashcraft could make an appearance and figure his stuff out. So, as of now, that I can't think of too many negatives to say about him being the 5th starter.
None, me either. And this is, going forward, you go, all right, they've all been pretty good this year. The starting pitching hasn't been why this team isn't in the postseason. I feel like that's a horse behind that camera, and we've beaten it to death. But and it's not that, and it's also not your bullpen. So we'll get to that in a little bit. But anyway, Nick Martinez again went up against the Twins. 6 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 3 hits, no walks, 6 Ks. Again, 22 changeups, 21 cutters, 14 sinkers, just tunneling and being effective.
If you could isolate that line right there, 6 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 3 hits, 0 walks, what starter do you think that's coming from? It's not your 5th. So these are impressive starts for Nick Martinez closing out the season. So just great stuff.
Yeah, and a guy who can climb up your rotation and then where you slot them skill-wise, and, when we do that ranking with Lodolo just not being healthy in general, this is a guy who is consistent, healthy, pay the man what he thinks he should get. When you say isolate that line, one thing also to isolate, 40.9% on the called strike whiff rate on that changeup. His best pitch. He is found it there, dude. 6 whiffs. 2/3 of his whiffs, which he got 9 of, came on the changeup.
That's great. He's normally a pitch to contact guy too, so he's definitely feeling that change.
He's chasing. He's getting his Ks, dude. 76 pitches. I mean, shit, he probably could have kept going, but no need, baby.
I love it, dude. I mean, the starting pitching, I'm going to get into a bit more, but I think they've been ranking like the top. Like since we've had all these injuries come out, the starting pitching has really stepped up.
Yeah. It's not at the same length that it was with some of those guys, especially with Green and especially with Abbott, but it's been solid. And he didn't need to go more than 76 pitches. The Reds were only winning like 9-1 when they pulled him.
True.
So there was no need to stretch him farther than he needed to go. Mm-hmm. And then another guy, dude, Brandon Williamson. He came out on... can't forget this one. 9/11, 5 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 5 Ks. Gave up 1 homer. Curveball started to make a comeback with 11% usage, but the changeup was the most effective with a 41.2% called strike whiff rate, which that's not even his best pitch, and he's perfecting it.
Yeah, he's been looking a lot more confident in these past couple of starts where he's been able to kind of get more of a feel, get more in a rhythm here. And playing with that curveball a bit more, but that changeup, he's definitely starting to feel it. And that was looking really sharp. And I didn't know, he actually built not a replica, but he had all these mirrors installed at his house or at like some summer place where he's training to like visualize himself, where he's like playing video of him. Like he was really like, they had a breakdown about Brandon Williamson. I didn't realize how tuned into certain things that he is, and he did look in the zone on the mound for this start.
Yeah.
So a lot of positives here from Brandon Williamson.
Well, guy comes from TCU, which is another really good pitching school that has a lot of great tech. Just embracing it, man. I actually read a really good article today on Fangraphs. Eugenio Suarez, our boy, has been just murdering it for Arizona, right?
Yeah, dude.
Well, they have this new tech that they've been using. It's been approved by Major League Baseball. 19 of the teams have them. Every team should have it after watching and seeing what Gino's done since it's come in. It emulates every pitcher's windup, and then it fires out the ball.
Ooh.
So you can track, and it's really close to like emulating every single pitch. It's like guys will go in there and stand. It's not going to, there's like, man, it is so close. It's really close. And it's changed Gino where he's just now pounding fastballs because he's going in there and using it and accepting the tech and being like, okay, if this is what I need to do to get better. And guess what? He's done it.
That's super cool. Just thinking about, because like the first at bat, you're just trying to like really just see like how that. I mean, if you aren't familiar with them, getting used to that delivery, that windup, and if you only get 4 or 5 at bats a game, man, and then that's critical.
Yeah, especially with a lot of guys not going a third time through the lineup.
For sure.
Imagine having to see Rhett Lowder. First time seeing him, and he's all hanky-janky, loosey-goosey.
Hair all everywhere.
He's flying all over the place.
What's this kid doing?
What's he got going on? So, and what's nice is, change up coming in on lefties, going away from righties. Plays it both ways.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I've liked Brandon Williamson, man. Again, more depth.
Yeah, it just seems crazy that with all these injuries in the starting rotation, just to have these other guys step up and just seemingly have not missed a beat.
No. And they aren't giving you 6, but dude, you'll take 5 and 1 earned run every day.
Yeah, just seeing their ability to, okay, what is their stuff doing? How do they perform in this situation? Just how are they, competing out there on the mound? And what I've been seeing has been super cool. Watching these pitchers, like just not, breaking away from the TV. I want to see how Rhett Lowder does this. Oh, Nick Martinez is doing great. So in this season, they're being entertaining, so I think that says a lot.
Yeah, and it's just dudes continuing to step up, taking advantage of opportunities. And another guy with doing that is Jacob Junis against the Cardinals. 5 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 3 hits, no walks, 3 Ks. I mean, 10 strikes called on the sinker, so he was getting a lot of guys looking. I mean, he's not a guy you're really banking on moving forward. He's more of a guy that you can stow away in AAA, or you hope that can give you some length out of the pen. But still, you take 5 innings and 1 earned run and 3 hits.
Yeah, and he only threw 69 pitches in 5 innings.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, hell yeah, real nice. Fuck yeah, bro. But again, looking great, so something positive moving forward. Yeah. Amongst all this negative, Jacob Junis doing well.
Yeah, you're looking at all, and then, dude, Aguilar, man, 6 1/3, 3 innings pitched, 3 hits, 2 walks, 4 Ks. Not like the Ks aren't sexy, but you know what is sexy? 6 1/3 and just 3 earned runs. Mm-hmm. Against a decent Twins team, 48 sinkers. 19 changeups, 12 curveballs, 6 sliders. It's like, what he's bringing you, and it's not a lot of diversity.
And it doesn't seem like he pitched under distress like too much either.
No.
So it was great getting to watch him. It seems like there's this new group of like pitchers to really get familiar with now.
Yeah, and be like, man, what could have been?
Wow, this is fun. Yeah, enjoy it now.
Enjoy it now. Maybe Aguilar is someone we see in the future out of the pen. Who fucking knows? Mm-hmm. You go into this and you slot it and you try and do what you can, but the injuries is just makes you wonder about 2025.
Got a lot of questions.
A lot of cues, baby. A lot of speculating. The bullpen, not parts bad, parts good. Normally, we've been saying like, oh, they gave up 2 earned runs this week. Mm-hmm. Oh, they gave up 3 earned runs. One interesting statistic that I found for the National League, the Reds are second in save percentage at 69%.
Yeah, dude, check it out.
How fun. Nice. So, yeah, just a fun, horny little stat for y'all. Carson Spires, you say Spears. We both say cooked.
He's cooked.
He is cooked. He didn't have a good week. In one appearance, it was a lengthy one. It was one of those fun little middle relief situations. 2 2/3 innings, 5 runs, 4 of them earned, 3 walks, 4 Ks. I mean, we've said this about him before. We'll say it again. When he misses, and he misses by 1/4 of an inch, he is easy to square up if you're a Major League Baseball player.
Yeah, the pitches are supposed to break, kind of flatten out, and talking about confidence, well, he doesn't really have it. So it's not something you want to see, so hopefully he can figure that out. But yes, I agree, this pickle's cooked.
This pickle's cooked. It's fried on both sides. I mean, he had 67 pitches in those 2 2/3 innings, 22 fastballs, 22 sweepers, 16 sinkers, 4 cutters, 3 changeups.
Yeah, not really confusing the batters either.
No, he put 11 balls into play within those 2 2/3 innings, along with the walks.
That's not getting it done.
That's a lot of traffic. That's a lot of boys coming in. A lot of ops to get ribeye steaks.
Come on, Pickle.
Come on, Pickle. You got another person who is cooked. Fried up. We'll see Justin Wilson. Yikes.
Man, he could not find the zone.
No, and when he does, he leaves them middle.
Yeah, they are. They collect right in that little middle spot
That
right
little
there.
middle, baby. I mean, he went 2 1/3. He faced 12 total batters, 3 earned runs, 1 homer, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts on the week. He just had 1 bad out against the Twinkies, and it was a pretty important one because then he just gave it up to Carlos Santana.
Yeah.
It was ugly. He's cooked.
Yeah, it was a bummer. That was not a fun one.
No. He's a guy that, I mean, moving forward into 2025, you look at, okay, how do you fix this bullpen? Known commodities that are high leverage situation masters, because Justin Wilson isn't it.
No, we've yet to see that, and there's been some guys that's been stepping up, and he's just going to fall to the wayside, unfortunately for him, fortunately for the Reds next year.
Next year, I mean, Tony Santillan gave up those runs that did not show up too much in the scoreline. He had 2 innings pitched on the week, 1 earned run. So, but he did bring in those 2 that went onto Rhett Lowder's scorecard. But overall, I mean, like, dude, Fernando Cruz had a really good week. He had 6 Ks over 2 2/3 innings and had 1 hit.
Dude, that splitter, nuts.
It's back. Dude, it's so wild watching him go from seeing that splitter flatten out, getting to some time off, and then when it's back, it's back.
Like, it's perplexing to the batters. They look at it, they just don't know what to do with it. It's just like, even Fernando Cruz doesn't exactly know where it's going, but he knows you're not hitting it.
No, he has the 3rd most wild pitches in all of baseball.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, right?
Fuck it.
Pretty rad. 69%. So cool. Who also had good weeks, Brent Suter, who came in for a 6-out save. Emilio Pagan and Alexis Diaz also had excellent weeks.
Oh, Brent Suter, Roberto Clemente Award, right?
Yes, nominee. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, he really crashed into the side of that mountain.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I was like, I got it. I thought of something when you said his name. I was like, there was something there.
There was something there. And you know what? You were taking off.
I was like, what?
And then you went into the storm, and you barely came out.
Let me deliver this package to the kids.
No, they need their medicine. Oh,
Congratulations, Brent Suter.
You got nominated. We're very proud. We're very happy. Very, very good. Very good, Brent. The pride of Nagel Middle School, Brent Suter, baby. Mm-hmm. Or just me. That's just me. Okay, great. The offense, sure. They hit 2 homers this week. One of them was for 4 runs.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, Ellie
De La Cruz hit his first ever grand slam. Did that surprise you that was his first one?
Honestly, as soon as it was spoken, it just went out of existence. So I didn't even have enough time to process that.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I'm not surprised. I don't have like a big reaction to it, but it seems like it makes sense now that he has a grand slam.
Yeah, like the call with Sadak going, 3 runners on, Ellie De La Cruz at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz hasn't hit yeah, that's over.
Yeah.
He did it. Fuck me, huh?
Yeah, just another tally and all the accomplishments that he has. Did you find it a bit odd that he hasn't had a granny?
I didn't, because he's bat second in the lineup. How are you going to, he's going to start the game with 3 runners on there?
Also, too, this is his first full year in the big, so it just seems like how many people are hitting grand slams every year?
Right.
So, yeah, I didn't think it was odd, but it was just like, of all the things, you just figure like, oh, he's hit a cycle. He's done all these wonderful things. What about a grand slam? It's almost, grand slam was a lot about just opportunity coming together. But yeah, he took it.
Yeah, and that opportunity hadn't been there for him, because the Reds scored 9 runs that inning, just bludgeoning.
Yeah, that was looking nice.
That was really cool.
Was that the game when TJ Friel had both a bunt hit and a homer, or was it the game previous?
It was that one. That's when he put it over the right field wall. Just absolutely pummeled. Just level, clean,
Loving
beautiful swing.
Talking about a healthy hammy, dude. When you can bunt it, run it out, and then also jack it over the wall.
Yeah.
That's a healthy hammy.
That's a healthy hammy. Dude, he's just a complete player.
Yeah, man.
No biggie. And just speed, power, contact, just does it all.
Takes great routes in the outfield.
God, he's so good. And this week, 370, 393, 593 on the slug with a weighted runs created plus up 169.
I gotta do it upside down.
Yeah, we nailed it, dude. Man, the 69 episode, so cool. Mm-hmm. But again, dude, TJ Friel had 10 hits, 8 of them singles, and 2 homers, 6 runs, 7 RBIs. What a week for our guy. Jake Fraley, 348, 400, 522 with a homer. What?
Yeah, he's looking a little better.
Oh, this team hit 4 home runs. Sorry, I did 2. I'm an idiot. I don't know how to fucking count or read spreadsheets anymore. And then, who else? Oh, Jonathan India, 300, 462, 400 slug. Weighted runs created plus of 148. Steer, he had 3 RBIs. He scored 6 runs this week, but 231, 333, 500 sluggo with a weighted runs created plus of 122. So those are some guys offensively are like, let's go, boys.
Yeah, man, he's seen it. He got 3 walks. Nice.
Yeah. Ty France finally kind of shit the bed this week. 179, 172, 250 with a weighted runs created plus of 3. It's really funny to these next 2 on this spreadsheet. Ahmed Rosario, weighted runs created plus of 2. Santiago Espinal, weighted runs created plus of 1. It's just 3, 2, 1. I've never seen that for the week.
Noelvi, 3 walks. That's awesome. He just never does that.
No, he doesn't. He's, you know what? The guy, 15% walk rate to a 35% K rate. Man. And also just getting unlucky with a BABIP of 400. Luke Maley on the week, weighted runs created plus of negative 100.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's just so funny in 4 plate appearances. It's just funny to see just an absurdly awful number. Mm-hmm, yeah. Average is 100. You can't. He's so far from 0. They're like, what are we doing?
Oh, buddy, man. And the thing is, you're such a cool dude, seemingly. We like you, but stay off the field.
Stay off the field. Oh, my gosh. He loves White Castle coffee. He gets it every morning.
Oh, yeah?
What a guy. Oh, yeah, what a guy. What a guy. But you look and you go 4 home runs on the week. And you played every day. You played every day. Mm-hmm. 7 games. You only have 4 homers? It's almost like there's like a glaring issue. Where there's a position with power, where you need power from it.
Right.
You aren't getting it. And you haven't gotten it all year. It was almost like before the season even started, when we were talking winter meetings, we're talking everything. We're talking before spring training, this team's missing true power.
So you're saying this just came out of nowhere?
Yeah, who would have thought? Yeah.
Okay.
I thought this team would just be hitting more homers.
Well,
God damn it.
They found a way to get it done. They are like currently their chemical makeup is a slashing, bases, death by 1,000 cuts type of team, but they do need that definitive sort of big bat that we've talked about forever.
Forever. They're cheap, and that's the reason that this team is 73-77. Like, you got to score to win.
Yeah, there's just been too many opportunities throughout the year. I mean, you just look at all the numbers that support that, the losses in one-run games, how tight things have been, and just how they can't seem to get that extra little oomph when it's needed, and just looking at all the obvious eyesores in terms of production offensively, lack thereof, and it just becomes blatantly more and more obvious.
More and more. Okay, now it's bothering me. Okay, let's take a look here. Let's look at team stats.
I think the Reds, also third base, has like one of the lowest productions, but I think that's also a product of them shuffling around a lot of players there.
Yeah.
But their DH, right field, bottom of the barrel.
Sure, and I get that CES being hurt doesn't help that number. A guy that we thought was going to hit 30 home runs this year. Matt McClain, a guy who has 30-30 ability. Well, sorry, 25-25. We'll be a little bit more realistic instead of me shooting for the moon for the guy. The Reds, overall, this season so far, 168 homers, 16th out of 30. I thought it'd be worse. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I did too. Considering, though, the ballpark they play in, you would like it to be better, but I did think that was going to be a lot lower.
They are 19th in overall slugging on the year. That's not surprising. Weighted runs created plus, 25th.
Okay.
So, you gotta, if you're gonna slash, you also have to be more consistently on base, right? So let's see who's got the. Hold on here, I'm looking it up. The Reds in on base percentage. You are looking at 20th. That's insane. WAR.
Get out of town. Yeah.
So you see your problem. You want to address it, or you want to keep being cheap? We'll find out, and we'll find out in a couple months. But in the meantime, we are looking at tomorrow. The Reds start a 3-banger at home against the Atlanta Braves, who desperately need these games, and the Reds can desperately play spoiler and make this interesting. They don't have a losing season yet. Go out and play spoiler. Knock the Braves out of this thing. Help Grimace out.
Yeah, give Grimace, give him a good show. Just have fun,
Just have fun. Let it ride. Hit some homers.
See how you do when you don't have a lot of pressure on your shoulders. Just knowing that these games mean absolutely nothing.
They mean nothing. If you could win 82 games, some of us would be very happy.
That'd be dope.
That'd be very dope. Okay. So Tuesday, you got Williamson on the bump, Junis on Wednesday, Aguilar on Thursday against Chris Sale. Yikes. So you don't like the Thursday game. But then you got 3 at home against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Lowder Skeens on Saturday.
That'll be awesome.
That'll be so fun. And then the Reds are done playing baseball at Great American Ballpark in 2024.
Ugh.
I know. What a bummer.
So sad. It seemed just came and went.
Sad. It's sad. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating our pets. So fucking great. Then they're off that Monday. Then they go up to Cleveland for a 2 spot to finish out to see who wins the Ohio Cup full of chili. Then they're off that Thursday. Then it's out to Chicago for a 3-banger where both teams are not going to be in the playoffs. Danny's probably going to want to do a podcast on that Thursday.
Yeah.
Just gonna
throw it out there. I got you.
So, injuries. Hey, you called it. Matt McClain isn't coming back.
Get out of town.
No way.
He's not coming back?
With a torn shoulder labrum, and then, what is that, a stress fracture in his ribs? Stress reaction in his rib cage?
But the medical staff said he's going to return.
They said there was a really good chance.
Oh, wow.
I know. Yeah. David Bell said, I just think realistically, it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, better not. I have no idea what's going on with all these players this year, but if Matt McClain suffers another injury, I'm going to jump off the Purple People Bridge.
I'm done. Yeah. We'll get to that in a second. We'll get to Will Benson left early on Wednesday. He got hit in the finger with a baseball, and he went owie wowie. Got x-rays. Everything should be fine. But you know what you could do? You know what I would do? Don't put him back. Don't bring him back.
Yeah, just let him just chill.
Just chill on the injured list, dude.
Yeah, you've done all the good you can do this year.
You've done it.
I don't think you have any more hits left in that bat this year.
Nope. There hasn't been very many anyway.
Yeah.
Jeimer Candelario is not coming back this year.
Oh, come on now.
Who would have thought? After being hit by a pitch in the toe and then just sucking ass all year?
Why would you hit our guy in the toe?
Why would you do that?
That's going to put him out all year.
No.
We just paid $40 million for that. Come on.
Damn it.
You screwed us.
Yes, you fucked us again. Not surprised. This is literally what I wrote. Done for the year and not surprised. This is fine.
Like, insert meme here. This is fine.
This is fine. So Andrew Abbott scheduled to throw his first bullpen on the 14th, hoping that he has another start in him. Why? Shut him down. Nick Lodolo, they're supposedly going to start throwing. He bent his finger. Shut him down.
Yeah, I am for sure on the shut him down side for Nick Lodolo because it's just not going to. What good are you going to get out of having Nick Lodolo? He's been dealing with some finger and other bullshit the entire year.
Yeah, ramp back up. No, that's stupid. Shut him down. He's a part of your future. He's a part of your plan. If you want to say you have plans in 2025, we'll get to that in a minute.
Or something, if they get injured in that game, it's just one of those things, the risk to reward at that point. I can understand Hunter Green just because he didn't really sustain any serious injury.
No, he just had a bump in with a cabinet.
Yeah, and just have him be like, you're going to be the captain of this rotation here, so maybe see it through to the end, you know. But yeah, they have Nick Lodolo shut him down. Andrew Abbott shut him down. Sam Mole, come hang out with me, get me a taco, and then shut him down.
Dude, Sam looks like he slams ins, dude. Mm-hmm. He's got he's still on the wintergreen. He's still on Grizz long cut.
I think he's quite literally double dipping. I think he's got bottom regular cut, up top pouches.
Whoa, This guy parties. Huh?
Yes, he does.
He's mulling it over.
He's violent.
He's a violent dipper. Damn.
You wouldn't like me when I dip.
You wouldn't like me when I dip. Now, okay, I didn't say shutting it down for Hunter Green, and you were on board too by saying, yeah, man, let him go. Let him pitch. Let him come back and get 2 more starts if he can. Relieve Jake Junis of his duties in the rotation at the moment. Let Green get 1 or 2 more starts. Here's why. His contract has some cool incentives. So, bang, $2 million for each Cy Young, $1 million for each second or third place finish for Cy Young, 4th or 5th, $750,000, 6th through 10th, $500,000, and $200,000 for each All-Star selection. Those 2 starts could mean a lot to come and close out the year for him because it's the difference between $1 million, $750,000, and $500,000.
Yeah. So he has some opportunities here to, one, it's just like a little feather in the cap, but also two, this is money. It's a lot of money, and to show that, hey, entering into next year, hey, Hunter Green was a top candidate for the Cy Young. You know, he had some injuries, came back, you know, blah, 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 was able to put together like a formidable like resume for what a Cy Young candidate season would look like if he was able to complete it. So yeah, dude, make your money and show everyone else that you can be a fucking Cy Young guy.
You could be that guy. And also, dude, $500,000, $750,000, the difference between that is what cabinets he's going to put in his kitchen in the off season because he's done with those.
Or if he has to replace a window on one of his cars.
yeah. If his Maybach gets a flat, that's $1 million. So, dude, yeah. I mean, we'll see him come back. Is it a good idea? I mean, it's fine. You'll be fine. Oh no, we should wrap this up. I added to the dungeon.
Oh no!
It snuck right out.
Oh jeez!
Right through the grates.
Right through the grates.
Right through the grates of the chair. Oh, I feel bad. I feel
your
awful.
Asshole. You get grates in your asshole, like a big sewer lid.
Oh, dude, are you kidding me? This is gridded out like a city block. You look down, you're like, damn, this city was built in the 20th century. I'm like, yeah, it is.
It's very easy to navigate. This is nice.
Nice.
I mean, streets are narrow, but still nice. A lot of cobblestone.
It stinks.
It stinks like horse shit.
Do you have conies again?
Oh, my goodness.
Good Lord. Oh, okay. Lock it in here for this. For the climax here, the big segment. Okay. This is a real nothing burger here. But according to Mark Sheldon of MLB.com, he asked Nick Krall about his contract, and here's what he said. His contract being David Bell. Okay, I should probably reemphasize that. I'm going to start that over. According to Mark Sheldon of MLB, Mark Sheldon asked Nick Krall about David Bell's contract, and here's what he said. He's got a contract for next year, what Krall said when asked about Bell before Friday's game. As of right now, we're going to evaluate everything at the end of the year and see what we have to do to move forward. That is just nothing.
It is quite nothing, but I do like that he didn't say anything positive in a way where it's just like, not necessarily like, oh, everything's fine over here. I like that they're being like, no, we're going to evaluate everyone regardless of contract because this year was a failure. That's what that language says to me.
Yes.
So I like it. It is a nothing burger, but I think it's I can munch on this nothing burger.
Yeah, dude, I could eat this. I'll take a couple bites. He's being very direct. And he was pretty direct here. Krall said, we've had some guys that have taken steps forward, and we've had some guys who have taken some steps backwards. Part of it is youth. Part of it is where we have to figure out how to get better. It's on all of us. Obviously, I'm not happy with where we are record-wise. It's something that we just have to continue to grind and keep moving forward.
I like that.
That means not pleased. This has been a bad year. No one is safe.
I like that's how they're categorizing this year because when you look back and just say like, hey, we did well. You just try to find like too many positive things where this then just lowers what the expectations become. So you're just gradually lowering your ceiling. Yeah. So I do like that right away, even before the season's done with, he's like, we need to evaluate what went wrong.
Yeah. And you know what? Let's start with what went right this year. The starting pitching and the bullpen went right this year. Mm-hmm. There were some definite weak spots, Justin Wilson. But overall, man, the bullpen did its job. The starting pitching did its job. So you have to take a look at where those buckets are, which is Derek Johnson is very good at his job.
Yeah, and this was coming off a lot of, minus Frankie Muntas, it's been all youth.
Yes.
That starting rotation is young guys.
A lot of them young, out of college dudes who have some experience working within like kind of a major league program where a lot of these like schools have high tech and stuff, especially Rhett Lowder out of Wake Forest, where good Lord, their pitching lab bananas. Virginia has a good pitching lab, like all that stuff. So those guys come over and they're used to it. And DJ being a wizard at Vanderbilt, plug, play, keep moving forward. And with and they have figured something out with dudes that they evaluate going into the bullpen, that there's something that they have, and they look and they go, do they have it? Plug them right in, even if it's someone who's been DFA'd, someone they're trying to get for inexpensive, i.e. like Brent Suter, Emilio Pagan. Mm-hmm. Derek Johnson's done a very good job with that. You want to keep him on board. Tyler Stevenson's taken a huge step forward this year defensively. Huge. Massive step forward this year. His framing's improved. His blocking's improved. So you go, all right, whatever's going on there with J.R. House and running the catching department, that's been a success. What hasn't been a success is defensively. They're in the bottom third in the league in runs saved. They're the bottom third in the league on being caught on base. And offensively, below average.
So those are definitely the bigger things to take care of.
Oh, 100%. So which is your bucket of hitting going all the way from rookie to the bigs. What that program looks like, it's not working.
Yeah, figure out what is working well for pitching. I know you can't necessarily translate all of it, but what do we have going on here? Why are we successful here, but seemingly lacking sufficiently to keep up with standards offensively?
Sure.
So, and then, of course, not to mention the health and seeing what's going on in our health department. Why do we seemingly have all these guys on the IL for longer than what is anticipated?
Yeah, and just terrible communication going on. And is that something where you have to evaluate and you go, is that David Bell, considering his history that he had with the Giants, and that he's like, oh yeah, I was working with the health department with the Giants and evaluating injuries along with the medical team. So is that something where he's overstepping his boundaries? Do we know if that's a real thing? Like, is that where he's a part of the problem?
Potentially,
and a mindset. Like, this team was awful in one-run games. This team was just run differential only kept you up so much because they kept losing 1-0, 1-2, 2-3.
And you don't want to see that to have that culture seep back in of accepting like, oh, okay, well, we're a small market team supposedly, so we aren't expected to win these games. But last year they put it on their shoulders of just be like, no, we are more than competitive. We are the team to beat. And just seemingly it was, you could look at it as just like the mantra of like accepting failure or having the accountability to win.
Sure. And it makes you question what Trevor Bauer tweeted out a couple months ago, talking about the Reds and saying like, I love pitching there, love pitching with DJ, all this stuff. But there were some veterans who were there that were accepting of mediocrity, accepting of being who they were instead of trying to be the best version of themselves. And then Joey Votto retired the next day. So I don't know if he was talking about him, but kind of wild. But it was just like, if you heard that coming back from him in 2020, I'm not saying trust Trevor Bauer, fuck that guy. But what I am saying is this a mindset kind of thing where he's talking about David Bell?
Yeah, we're saying is Trevor Bauer is a loose enough cannon to where he's going to spill the beans. So his shenanigans aside, that kind of peeled back the curtain a little bit. So, I don't know if he was talking about Votto or not, or if he was just talking about, some other people in the managerial side of things.
Yeah.
So it is something where I don't necessarily like seeing a manager continually just be like, well, we got to do a little better. We got to do this. So I don't know. It could be stemming down from that. Yeah. So like Krall said, everyone's being evaluated. Maybe they should get that tech we talked about. Mm-hmm. Maybe. Fork it up. So we'll get into this, talking about the off season and the season as a whole next week and the week after. And then we get to truly speculate, and that's when I start digging into my spreadsheets and I go to work on how to make this team better. Nice. We really need it, Billy.
I know, we really do. And here's the crazy thing. They're just going to look at what I said and be like, nah, fuck that. We didn't do it last year, so
ignore it
all
the time. You just shove, all this stuff into Bob Castellini's mailbox. Read it,
dude. I'm just sending drones to Krall's house, with Google Drive links to all my research.
Dropping flash drives on them,
dude. It's going great. I'll tell you that right now. So, okay, let's round turd and head for home. What do you got this week?
Well, the 19th, I'm going to be at High Grain with Mr. Over Here.
Hi, in Brentwood, 919, doors at 7, $20 a ticket, but you get a free beer. So basically you're paying $14 to come see some yuck ha-ha-ha-ha's at the High Grain in Brentwood. It's a newer brewery. We have our own event space with what's so cool is our own little taps. We got 6 taps right there.
Girl, I've yet to go to this one. I've been to the other location when we've done these shows, and they're super, super fun. So I'm very excited to go to the new Brentwood location.
You're going to love it, pal. You're going to love it. So, yeah, what else you got? You got a busy week.
The 20th, I will be high grain. Oh God,
20th is Friday. I saw your graphic. You made a whole thing.
Yeah, I did. I probably got it right here. Oh yeah, the Comet. I'll be at the Comet the 20th.
With Luke Null.
Yeah, that'll be funny. SNL dude plays guitar, very funny guy. And then on the 25th, I'll be in Indianapolis at Turner's Bar. 27th and 28th, I'll be in Louisville at some place called Mr. G's Lounge.
Ooh, some might call it the G Spot.
Ooh, I'll be there.
Yeah.
I will be late, and I will probably not find it initially. And I'm coming in the back.
Coming in the back. That's right, baby. Coming into the grid.
Yeah. What do you got going on?
High Grain Thursday. I'll be at Great American Ballpark today when this comes out. I'll be at Great American Ballpark on Saturday and Sunday. Friday, Vampire Weekend.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, busy one. And then Monday, Bengals at home for Monday Night Football. I will be there as well.
Bring us home a win.
I will do all I fucking can.
I think you got it.
I feel good about it. So, thank you to Sports Drink for hosting the audio of this podcast. We genuinely appreciate it. If you're in New Orleans and need a little espresso, swing by. Check out intheclutch.com. Promo code NASTYBOYS, all caps. Hey, I'm not saying that Shohei's going to hit 50 home runs and steal 50 bases, but what I am going to say is when he does it, there's a shirt ready for it. Whoa, big deal. And then get all your stuff for the playoff push, baby. You know, get on a bandwagon of a good team. Enjoy yourself. Have a time, you know? And you're going to need a shirt. I got you covered.
Everybody needs shirts. We literally got you covered.
You'd have the shirt off my back.
Come on, you take it. You take it.
You take it. And thanks for having me in the fart dunge. You know, we're inching closer to the end of this red season, and
we are, man.
We're almost there.
It's been an adventure.
We get to talk about playoff baseball.
Oh, we do.
I'm so excited. I love the playoffs. It's my favorite. So, and thank you for watching or listening. And as always, go Red Legs.
Go Red Legs. I heard that one.